What's up, everybody? Before we get into this episode of the Colum Tyrrell Podcast, I just want you to know that you can help support the growth of this podcast right now by heading over to patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell. Over there, I release an extra episode every week. That episode, believe it or not, is raw, it's hardcore, it's wild, it is unedited, and I say a lot of stuff that I cannot say on YouTube, and most comedians we cannot say on these platforms, but over there on Patreon, we still do that. For as little as $5 a month, you can get that extra episode every single week, and it does help us. We keep the lights on above our heads, we can keep the guests coming in, and the staff will continue to edit these episodes. We can only do that for the fans like yourself who support us and personally support me over at patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell. If you head over there right now, join the Patreon. We've got a back catalogue of over 300 hours of all my previous podcasts. Guests include Dan Soder, Big J Oakerson, Matt McCusker, Doug Stanhope, just to name a few. It's so much going on for as little as $5 a month. That's an absolute steal. Personally, you would help me out a lot, and I want to thank you so much for helping me grow this podcast, and I want to thank you for the support already. So I won't hold you here any longer. Enjoy the episode. All right, this is it. We're in with cold open, the Colum Tyrrell Podcast, joined by Barstool Sports' favorite, Feitelberg. Feitelberg, there you go. Feitelberg. Yeah. What's your first name?
John.
John? Yeah, I had a feeling, but then I just checked Instagram and it wasn't on it. And
no, I'll keep it secret.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you just, I don't know if you know what a secret is, but immediately.
No. Well, you had a feeling it was John?
Yeah, I did think it was John.
Like I just have like a pink face, so I'm probably a John.
You've got a John. Yeah, not a Jonathan, though.
I got like a fat, no, John's the way to do it. I got a fat face, a pink face. I'm either going to be John, David, or Paul, probably.
Yeah,
it's about where it ends.
Yeah,
maybe Kevin.
Someone from the Bible, for sure. Maybe Matthew or Mark. Nice. So, Barstool Sports, do you ever get tired of being surrounded by such toxic masculinity?
Oh, God, yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
Dude, there was no such thing as sexual assault until you guys got together, rallied the troops. That's the white man's way. I like bros. Like, I know it's like, you're not supposed to. I like dumb college dudes shitting in cups and,
It's something freeing about when you like... Because like when you're not around bros, there's a chance you're the dumbest person in that room. When we're in a room full of bros, you got a puncher's chance in there. Yeah. Right? Like I'm not walking and being like I'm the smartest guy in this room, but I'm fighting against relegation.
Absolutely.
Like there's a couple others I could go to war with down there.
Yeah, and then when you're with someone else and then you bring up like maybe you have like some sort of a lump on your cock or something. If you bring that up with regular people, they're always like, what? When you bring it up with the bros,
you have to
like,
bring it up to a guy in sandals.
They'll
if he's in sandals or lacrosse penny, he'll be all right.
He'll have a look and goes, nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
When was the girl? 24 hours? Nah, it takes weeks, man. Don't worry about it.
I've had that before where like me and the bros all thought we had herpes from the same girl on account of the fact that she told us she gave us herpes.
It wasn't like a suspicion.
It wasn't speculation. She called us in tears being like, I have herpes. And we were all like, motherfucker. We were probably like 19 or 20. And I was living in a beach town at the time. And I go to the clinic there. And I was like still like on my parents' insurance and shit like that. So I didn't want to use my insurance card. I was like, basically going in there like, I was like, my name is Feitelberg. Like, what's your first name? I was like, don't worry about it. It's either John, Paul, Matthew.
That's how it started, yeah.
And so I was like, I'm just going to pay in cash. And they're like, what's happening? I was like, I need to get checked for STDs. And the doctor walks in fucking Tevas and cargo shorts. Okay. Which I've never seen a comedian wear, let alone a fucking medical doctor. And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I have herpes. He's like, don't get ahead of yourself. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm pretty sure. She told me she has herpes. And he goes, well, why don't you take it down? I dropped my pants.
Take it down.
Yeah.
Where was this guy?
This is in Newport, Rhode Island. This dude was just a pervert on his lunch break who grabbed a white coat.
His cap was on backwards. He was like, yo, he walked in.
And he grabs the tip of my dick, and he lifts it up. And he just kind of looks under and goes, no, you're okay.
Nice.
And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, dude. I see the diploma on the wall and everything, but...
Yeah, check under the hood, do something. Blood test, anything.
I feel like we got to get... Because the girl called me and told me she has herpes.
That's so fun.
Let's do a little more of a real doctor.
I need like one of those diamond rings from a jeweler. Getting in there, check it out.
He's like, go take a piss. Tell me if it's hot. And I was like, what, dude? He's like, piss in this cup. If it's hot, like maybe we'll run a blood test.
If the piss is hot,
dude, I don't know if he was a doctor. I might be sitting here talking to you with full blown herpes.
Was he on
right now?
He pulled up on a horse and carriage? Did he?
And he's like, go piss in the cup. He's like, yeah, we'll test. He's like, you're all right though. And I was like, man, like honestly though, like
he goes, you're good, bro.
I was like, can you just take the blood? And
yeah.
He's like, fine, we'll take blood. Long story short, or medium, I guess. She calls us back a week later and she's like, I am sorry. I have to get a new gynecologist. It was an ingrown hair. And I was like, a gynecologist fucked up an ingrown hair?
Yeah.
I could have spotted ingrown hair for you. Like, you need to go to the doctor for that one. I legitimately could have done that.
That's good. You know what? It's good. It's good. Every now and again, a little false flag, a little scare amongst the boys.
Yeah. Oh,
gets you checked. You should be getting checked, boys. Sorry to interrupt the podcast, folks, but I've got some live dates for you to catch me do some stand-up comedy. I'm probably coming to a town near you. If you're in New York City and you want to see me live, I'm up at the Stand Comedy Club, the Comedy Cellar, and a bunch of other comedy clubs every night of the week. Go to Colum Tyrrell. Follow me on social media at Colum Tyrrell, and I post all those dates. But on the road, I've got dates coming up in Indianapolis. Did I say that wrong? Indianapolis, June 24th and 25th. I'm also going to be headlining Solo Tampa, July 17th. Tickets are on sale right now. I'm also just announced, not on sale yet, but they should be hopefully in the next couple of days. Nashville, September 11th. I don't know why that date is important. It rings a bell. I can't remember what happened. And then at the end of the year, I'll be at Raleigh in North Carolina, November 18th and 19th. All those tickets are available on my social media at Colum Tyrrell. So head over there, give me a follow, get tickets for those events. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody that watches and listens to the Colum Tyrrell podcast, we're making big money moves out there. Things are going well. We're rife right now with life. We've made all the right decisions. We're obviously not addicted to anything. And so we all have lots of money. And so that's why we're all in the process of buying new homes. Everyone here at the Colum Tyrrell podcast is like second, third, fourth homes. It's what we do because we're rolling in money and we all made money with Dogecoin. Or doggy coin, as I called it when I lost $100 over there. But that's why today's episode is sponsored by Mortgage CS. And listen, I'm obviously joking. I'm not in the position to buy a home. I'm honestly hiding from my landlord at the moment, so I can't even afford rent. But I do have friends that chose not to be in the entertainment industry, and things are going well for them. Sure, they have a couple of kids, and they don't get to party every night, but their life is in order, and they are genuinely going through the process of buying homes right now. One of my good friends, him and his girlfriend, are looking to buy a home right now in New Jersey, which is probably a waste of money. You might as well burn it. New Jersey's going to go down. New Jersey's fucked. Of all the states of the country, New Jersey in 10 years, nobody can buy land in Nevada for like $20 because you can't. It's inhabitable. New Jersey's like that, dude. It's just somebody at this deserted boardwalk full of fucking used condoms and shit. Just R.I.P. Snooky, just a Snooky mural on the wall. Anyway, this is where they're buying their homes, and they're telling me all the time how stressful this is. They're putting in their offers. They can't get their offers approved. It's a buyer's market right now. It's crazy right now what's going on. And I'm going to tell them about Mortgage CS because it's going to help them take a lot of the stress that goes on with buying your first home. Most mortgage lenders will try to push you through the process without showing you all of your options, but that's not what Mortgage CS is. The purpose behind these guys is that it's one-on-one. It's one-on-one. Scroll down there. It's one-on-one conversations directly with human. All these other mortgage lenders, you're not actually talking to anyone. It's like just some Indian chick or something telling you blah blah blah, reading off a sheet. Who would ever do that? But they're just like, they're actually one-on-one people. So that's one of the beautiful things about mortgagecs.com. If you're in the process of buying a home, I cannot recommend this place enough. Give it a go, check them out, see what happens, because this will help you potentially with your first home, change the rest of your life, because without somewhere to live, you really are fucked. So please, for the love of God, let me know if you've used this. That'd be genuinely fun for me to hear of some fans that helped start a home for their kids and for their family. So listen, visit mortgagecs.com/comedy to schedule a call today. You can also call or text their CEO. Crazy. Their CEO, Ben, by the way, not Benjamin. Ben, Benny boy. You can text him. Send him a dick pic. No, don't. Just don't do that. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God, don't do that. But do text their CEO, Ben, right now. Or you can dial 267-391-7425 anytime, day or night, including weekends for the VIP treatment. Just mention that I sent you and they will hook you up. Google Mortgage CS and you'll see all of the reviews that are coming in right now. That's mortgagecs.com/comedy. mortgagecs.com/comedy. The advertisement is not a commitment to lend or extend your credit. Mortgage CS is an equal housing opportunity mortgage broker, whatever that means. All loans are subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions may apply. It's the usual bullshit. Company NMLS something. Visit mortgagecs.com/comedy for more information. So there you go. Everything I just said. If you're in the middle of buying a home, this is all stuff that means a lot to you. And this will 100% definitely help your life.
Tell you what, as a couple of, there were probably 4 or 5 of us who had slept with her. And
nice.
As 4 or 5 of the fellas, 19, 20 years old, you think you had herpes, so you think your life's over.
Yeah.
That party you have, the day you find out you don't have herpes, oh, we rip it up. Lost our security deposit that day. Promise you that.
Well, we definitely can't get it now. Yeah. We can't get it. Absolutely. Yeah, it's good. It's a shame, though, that prostate cancer is not like an STD because all the guys will get their ass checked, right? We need to spread a rumor that you need to get a finger in your ass.
I just go in and tell them I got familial history. I'm like, nah, my dad died at 35. You better check me.
Oh yeah, you're getting fingered?
No, I'm kidding. I don't actually do it, but
I don't know. Yeah,
but when I'm looking for a good one, on occasion, like on a lonely Sunday, a hungover Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get my ass fingered real quick by a doctor.
Yeah, hit up City MD, head down, you're feeling fragile, just like, can you test me? And you go, no.
John! I saw a guy outside who looked like he needed $10. He'll do it.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. The STD fucking... But I banged a girl who had herpes before.
Yeah?
Just banged. Yeah, but she wasn't...
She wasn't inflamed.
She wasn't, it wasn't in season.
Yeah.
It was off season.
That's one of those things that a doctor can tell me until he's blue in the face. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not going to risk that one.
Here's the alternative. Like, what are you gonna do? Not fuck her? You know, like, I don't. These are your options.
Yeah.
You know, just roll the dice. Also, I feel like I deserve herpes at this point. Yeah. I don't think I can catch it. I think I've got good.
You think you're
I'm
you're immune to it?
Well, I've got colds. I used to get cold sores when I was a kid.
So you already have it.
So I feel I got face cold sores. I got face herpes.
I just got it when I was molested as a kid, so I'm good now.
It wasn't molestation. We liked each other. You had the best games.
Bro, you just said you're immune to herpes because you have herpes.
No, it's a distant cousin. They're cousins. They're not the same thing.
I got simplex too, so I'll be all right.
I think but face herpes, they are cousins. They're from the same family, same region, but they're not.
But like it's like say you're in season, right? Say you're flamed up.
Yeah.
And you go down on a chick. Can she get genital herpes?
She can get face herpes on her genitals. Honestly, yeah. I've read about this a lot.
Bro, that's herpes.
No, it's not.
Trying to explain that one to a chick.
No.
Like, she's like, you have herpes. Like, it's face herpes on my dick. It's not. Yeah. It's a different thing.
Someone goes, cold sore? Yeah. Actually, it's dick herpes on my face. Yeah, but I think but what happens is it gets less and less. When you first catch it, it's really bad and it flames up all the time. But then slowly your body learns to fucking
fight it.
Yeah, fight it. So I haven't had a cold sore in probably 7 years or something.
Dude,
like
I remember. I that's one of those things like crabs. I feel like we kind of beat. Maybe it's because I hang out with older people now. But I remember as like a kid, and you had a couple of kids in elementary school, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, what are you gnawing on your lips? And like, they'd come in with like open sores, like lepers.
But now it's just you just have these vitamins that you take, and you just take them every day. They taste like fucking blackberries or whatever.
I heard of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm nibbling on something. Crabs though. I haven't heard of anyone have crabs in.
Well, I think I heard. I don't know if it's an urban legend or whatever. But I heard like once, like shaving your pubes and shit kind of style. They basically went extinct because they had nowhere to feed.
Where do they live? Where could you find crabs?
In your pubic hair. It's fucking dick.
Are they
lice.
in animals?
What's that?
Are they in animals? Do animals have crabs?
Good question.
Fonz.
I'm gonna say no.
Fonzie in the booth. How did you get crabs?
I feel like if my dog runs away a lot, if your animals could get crabs, my dog would have it.
Did you just admit to fucking your dog?
If I don't have it, there's no way my dog has it.
No, that's cold sores on my dog. No. Where are you from? Are you from Rhode Island?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what would you went to college in Rhode Island?
I went to high school in Rhode Island, and then I used to like go back there for the summers all the time.
Fucking nice. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
sick.
go up there all the time.
You're up there soon, aren't you? Did I see? Was it you? Someone had an Instagram post up there. They're going that way soon.
Not me. I tried to go up there a lot.
Where do you go? Providence?
No, to Newport.
Oh, no shit.
Narraganta.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my girl used to go to college up that way. So.
So URI?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a great spot.
What are they, like sluts up there or what? Are they? Come on. As an
only-
outsider, let me know.
Dude.
Is the love of my life a fucking whore? I've had a feeling, honestly, and she says no. But
I really don't know much about URI. Actually, I went to when I was in high school. I studied abroad in Spain, and I went there with URI, and that's where I lost my virginity. So.
yeah,
Maybe.
Where'd you go in Spain? What was it?
Salamanca.
Salamanca.
Universidad de Salamanca.
Oh.
Yeah, I can still roll my tongue. I can't speak it anymore though.
Absolutely.
But the what I was gonna say was I don't have much interaction with people at URI at all. I don't really know much about like what the vibe on the campus is. The only time I went there was in high school for a concert, for a Fall Out Boy concert, where I saw the sickest piece of merch that anyone's ever sold anywhere. It was a fucking teal T-shirt with a hand, just an arm, with a slit in the wrist, and the blood spurting out turns into butterflies. I was like 17. I was fucking horrified. And now I'm like, God, I wish I bought that. I bet I could still buy it on like eBay or some shit like that. But it's fire merch.
Just you fucking hear that? We want merch. Get that. Get something like that. But like,
imagine that just like the most, just like walking in high school with the most suicidal merch of all time.
yeah,
Like we better convince this kid to do it himself, or he's shooting this place up.
yeah. But
for
do a cutting a dick or something.
sure.
That's more my brand, right? You've probably gone so being with Barstool over the years, and then you used to have those big parties. What were they called?
The blackout tour.
The blackout tour.
Yeah,
So you've been to like every college.
I've been to a lot of places. I'm
What's
literally
the wildest one? Because I've never been to any of them, right? So it's like, and I do have this beautiful fantasy of like, you know, they're all like just beautiful hot women. They're drinking the red cups. They're all just getting fucked in a car park. It's the I don't know, the homecoming king and all this shit.
Fan, these people are fucking in parking lots.
Yeah, they don't have time to get it. Or like there's like a house party.
She's bent over a dumpster.
Yeah, of course.
Rats are running under the feet.
Yeah, she's puking. I'm fingering her while she's puking. It's great. Absolutely. So what's the best colleges?
Man, it's fucking. First of all, it's hard to remember, dude, because that was.
If I wanted to go get nuts somewhere,
if I
wanted to go get nuts,
the fondest one I always go back to is University of Miami, Ohio, not down in Florida. University of Miami, Ohio. We were there for like fucking a week straight, maybe. We did like 5 nights in a row at this place, Brick Street Tavern, I think it was called. Brick Street something. Brick Street. And it was like every night was fucking chaos. Every night was like police, like they had to come and rebuild the bar every morning so we could tear it down again the next night. But that one was awesome. That one we had a big fight at too. But that one was the most fun I've ever had at a school. But like I don't know, dude. I went to a lot of colleges. I went to 7 different colleges because they kept kicking me out.
Wait, so as a student?
As a student, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? You're like a pedophile priest just getting fucking shipped around the place, dude.
Cardinal law. Where are we moving this one? So like I don't know. I just didn't like college. So like there was all like it's all the same to me. Like they all kind of blended together. There was a Monmouth was pretty wild, but it was just like when you're on that kind of tour, you need like one hot chick to stick out. And you're like, that school was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because like there was one chick on stage who could
like,
shake her ass.
It's the same when you go to a bar one time and there's a hot girl flirt with you and you're like, that's the best bar.
Yeah, dude,
I found this new bar, man. It's the best. You walk in, she's not there. Nah, this place has changed. Absolutely.
It's like the exact opposite. Like when you're looking at colleges and like it rains that day and you're like, I could never come here. It rains.
Yeah, of course. I'm like that.
It just ruins the vibe. So it's like, yeah, like Monmouth. I think it was with Monmouth. There was this chick Splits who would just get on stage and just do fucking splits and shake her ass. And we're like, this is the best school ever. I have no idea anything about that school.
What's she doing now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. But they're like, I'm trying to think. University of Iowa was fun. Wouldn't go there probably.
What was it?
University of Iowa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're all fucking. I went to Florida State for a while myself.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That
was
that
Bert
was a big
Kreischer,
one.
no?
Yeah, Bert went there. Yeah.
So a real dumb school.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Me and Bert are like little kindred spirits with that. Where like went to Florida State. He at least finished. They told me to stop coming.
Did they?
They were like, dude, this isn't gonna work.
He
out.
did finish, but it took him 10 years.
7,
so.
I think.
All right.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Dude, well, at least he did 7. He ended with a diploma. I did 7, and I was like, I don't know.
You never even got on?
No, I got that.
Who's
never
on
got
a
that.
check at this point?
No. Well, the reason I stopped trying was I got a job at Barstool.
Yeah,
And I was
good.
like, all right, I'm gonna take that $500 a month and and piss away college. Thank you very much.
Nice. Well, you gambled. It fucking worked.
Yeah, you get lucky sometimes.
I heard Arizona State's supposed to be a good one.
Arizona State's sick.
Problem is I always said if I wasn't doing comedy and I wasn't in New York, I'd be somewhere as a bartender. I might be in Arizona State just trying to crack open these 19-year-olds. But then it's like then that.
See, I think it wouldn't. I think if you're gonna be a bartender, if that's what like your goal is, like I want to be a bartender, I want to fuck. I think you got to go to like a resort town because I think when you're around 19-year-old girls for, I don't fucking know, 12 minutes.
Yeah,
you're probably like,
this
isn't worth it.
It's good in theory.
Mine while they're throwing quarters at you for tips.
Yeah.
You go down. I remember I was in fucking St. Thomas or St. Bart's or some shit like that, and I was talking to a guy who was like, he's like, I came down here on vacation.
Never. Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna be a bartender here.
Absolutely.
Never left.
The Key West.
And he's like, dude, I just fuck all the time. Like it was. At the time, I was probably like 26, so like. I was like,
Yeah.
like, this dude's got the dream right here.
It's always That's the other one. Yeah, Key West would be on the list too. The best is because what happens is you stay there, but the clients change.
Right.
So you don't have to do anything.
It's like the legal version of McConaughey but I get older, they say the same age.
Exactly.
It's like I stay here, they keep.
And you go, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It's just so sad that you have to go back to Cincinnati.
Yeah, if only you lived here.
Yeah, I can't. You know.
Until you draw a short straw and someone's like, I'll stay.
Well,
hang on a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on my career right now. These pina
this bungalow
coladas
ain't built for 2.
I gotta make pina coladas, baby. Yeah, that would be it. But I don't know how long you could last if you really just dedicated your life to pussy. Like really just dedicated it.
Dude, I don't even like pussy anymore.
Nah,
no.
Right?
I've been saying this lately that.
How old are you now?
I'm trying to get off sex. I'm 33.
Trying to get off it, like the apps.
Just fucking
delete
done with it, dude.
Yeah.
Done with it. I had said that I think happy people don't have sex, and I think that's why when they like Lexapro kills my sex drive. It's no, it just made you happy. That's
yeah,
it.
and
so you just don't need that like dopamine rush of coming anymore.
That's a good.
So I'm trying to just like be like, if I could just become asexual, that would be great for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Asexual. Here's the thing about your question with asexuality. Will that mean you've got more time to do things, or do you just stop doing everything because you're like, what's the point?
I'll stop doing everything.
You just don't do anything.
Yeah,
You don't brush your teeth.
If I could be like here's my 10-year plan, right? Get asexual, and then when I get asexual,
that's so funny. Here's my plan. I'm not gonna change my sexuality.
You get asexual,
yeah,
and then you get to doing nothing. At which case you become basically a living dead. Die.
Seems like a long way.
There are quicker ways. I'm just a pussy.
How do we become asexual? Is it possible to become asexual? Like look, like what happens when priests try to do it and then they end up getting all fucking sweaty.
I don't think they tried to become asexual. I think they tried to hide being gay.
No,
and then they're like, no, I'm not gay. I love God. Like,
they did here. Look, here's the rule. Like I'll tell you this about the Irish, just so you guys know why all the priests are gay. Right? First of all, you're a man of power. you gotta get that out of you. Listen to all these sins, all that. Actually, in fairness, now that I think about it, you might, as a priest, be getting turned on by these women coming in going, "Oh, Father, I've had these dirty thoughts."
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted the neighbor to spank my ass. And he's like, "What?
Yeah,
15 Hail Marys, please."
Jesus. Imagine that as an old priest. Imagine like an old priest who, when he
goes, Jesus.
Yeah, like, I didn't know we're doing that now.
What piss? Jesus, I need to go to the confession.
When I went to the fucking seminary, it was fucking arranged marriages.
Yeah.
Now OnlyFans is a thing.
But what happened was you had the priest in Ireland. The church wanted you to give them a kid you had to give one of your kids had to be in every family. They had a nun or a priest.
Yeah.
So you had 10 kids. One of them was going to be a nun and a priest, and you'd usually pick, like, if he was autistic.
The cute one.
No, it was usually if he was autistic or if he was a little camp. They would be like, "Oh, that's a priest."
Yeah.
They just go, "That's the priest right there," because I don't know if they knew, but they were like, "Send him to God."
I had heard that like Irish parents would choose the ones that they thought were. You said a little camp. I don't know what that means, but
Camp is like fruity.
A little fruity. Okay, that's what I thought.
fruity.
So the one that was a little fruity to be like, yeah, he's gay. So
Yeah,
make sure he can't fuck anyone
little
ever.
little Billy Elliot.
Until he goes over to Boston.
Until he goes and fucks all of them.
We've always said that on our show. Like, we like to track like you ever seen the meme where it's like one domino falling and then you get to the much bigger one?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if it was like if you make the little domino, Jesus died for our sins, and then like the big domino is Mark Ruffalo wins an Oscar, but then like the second to last domino is a shitload of kids get raped.
Yeah, just a generation.
It's a pretty interesting trajectory.
Generations of despair.
Like Spotlight was pretty good though.
Your show, I did Answers the Internet.
Yeah.
And it never came out. What's going on?
It's not out?
It was a year ago. I'm still waiting.
No, it was out.
It's never came out.
Really?
Fucking and I wasted my time.
That is not in my control, but we can look into that.
Whose control is it?
We have like
what's her name? Nicole?
Jackie. Yeah,
That little dumb bitch. Is it Jackie or Nicole?
Jackie.
Oh,
Jackie.
all right. Well, I've been calling her Nicole this whole time.
Her last name's Nichols.
Well, Jackie can go fuck herself, all right? First of all, she goes, "Oh, we finally had a British guest or something on the."
Oh wait, so it did come out. Oh
no, when I did the KFC episode.
Yeah. That's right. No, she called you British.
Something like that. It was
And then
like
she misspelled your name.
she
too,
misspelled
right?
my name,
She's
and
the
then she goes,
best. She's the best.
she spelled my name wrong. It was like Callum O'Neill, and then from the British Isles or something. And I was like, these are all wrong.
Dude, Jackie just told a story on the show the other day how she was trying to become a sugar baby. Not like when she was in college, like this past weekend. She was like, I could use some money.
Yeah.
Gainfully employed woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could use a couple extra bucks. And to give you a little taste of Jackie, she got a sugar daddy and was talking to her for 48 hours. And he was
Wait, the website, how does she find them? Is it a website? She signs up for
website.
sugarbabes.com or whatever?
Whatever it is, yeah. Secret arrangements, I don't know. I don't know, just pull it out of thin air.
What's the gas?
And she ended up being the one who got scammed. She
got scammed.
She first of all, she'd used a fake name for her profile.
Wow.
She called herself Addie, which I guess she thought was like a cute name. And then the guy was like, "What's your real name?" And just, you know, the guy with strippers, like, it is Cinnamon.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jackie was like, "It's Jackie Nichols." and then he goes, "What bank do you bank at?" She was Bank of America. And they didn't get any further than that. She never actually gave him money, but he did ask. He was going to give her a $500 a month allowance, but he asked for $1,800 up front.
Wow. Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, "I'm going to give you 500. Oh, I accidentally just sent you 2,000.
Yeah,
Could you send me 1,500 back?
Those scams are
That's how they really get you. It's always I'm going to give you 500, but you got to give me a certain amount back.
Yeah.
Because I accidentally put 5,000 in your account. Can you give me-
I don't even blame. Those aren't scams to me. Those aren't like those people should not go to jail.
It's
It's
I
just
understand.
elaborate homelessness, really. We're like, "Can I have money?" Right?
Yeah.
The homeless are just straight up saying, "They're saying, can I have money?" This guy's doing it a little bit more round.
All right, no, you got it. All right, here we got to allow certain people should not be allowed to be scammed. All right, the very elderly.
Okay,
We got to just.
I hesitantly agree to that.
All
But
right,
okay, because
okay.
if you think about it, most of them are fucking scumbags.
Yeah.
Right?
They all, yeah.
Yeah,
Most
they're
of them were Nazis.
Most of them are real
supported
motherfuckers.
Hitler, dude.
So, like, I don't know.
I'll be honest.
They're vulnerable. I'll give you that, but they were motherfuckers back in the day.
All right. Okay. Retards.
Okay.
What else is there? Women. Yeah. Yeah. It's all fair.
Like, I remember I was watching Wolf of Wall Street, and it was just like, I was like, I didn't go to law school, but I don't see what this guy's doing wrong here. Yeah, the drug use I understand is illegal. I don't think it's wrong, but I understand it's illegal. When he's just calling people up on the phone, being like, "Hey, give me $5,000. I got this great stock," and they just give him $5,000. I don't know. That feels like that's not a scam. I'm sure it's a little more elaborate. And
Yeah.
maybe if Leo wasn't so pretty, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't.
No, for sure. Oh, Leonardo, yeah, he's getting my money no matter what. I'm like, just giving him. He's like, no, this is a scam. I'm like, take it, please. Absolutely. Yeah, I got scammed once, I think. It was the only time I can remember. This is an old-timey, this is like one of those scams from like the fucking Old West where they would like trick you out of pieces of silver or whatever. I'm working at a bar and it's packed. The bar is fucking flooded. Some guy comes in and he has some money and he's like, "Hey, I work 2 doors up. Any chance you could change this for a $50 bill?" And he had like $49 in singles or something. And I go, "All right, cool." And he goes, "Have you got 50s or something?" And it was real busy because there was also some woman in there selling DVDs at the bar, and she's not allowed. Because
Where did you work in an Indian bazaar?
it's just in Woodside, Queens. They still people buy DVDs off these Chinese women, even though they don't have DVD players. Like, they're just empty discs, but people just buy them just to support this Chinese old lady. I don't know. I don't get it.
They don't get left alone.
Yeah, it's like, here, give me the thing, fuck off, or whatever. It's like when you buy the rose, you just give me the rose. It's like, send it as some whore. Anyway, so I'm fighting with this guy, and this guy's like, "Busy, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And there was something weird about the guy, and he's like, "Have you got a $50 note?" So I turn around and I get the $50 note, and then he hands me the money. Oh no, I take the money and I count it out. And I hand him the 50, I take the money, I count it out, it's $49. I go, "It's $49. And he goes, "Oh shit, is it? Hold on, let me take it." And he counts it and he goes, "All right." And he gets the 50 and he goes, "Actually, give me $100 note, will you?" Do you understand what happened?
Yeah. Is he doing all this for $1? Am I following correctly?
No.
I'm not following correctly. So he would have gotten me too then.
Yeah. So he hands it to me and I knew there was something wrong and the bar's packed. I knew something was wrong. So then I go, "We don't have any $100 bills. We only have 20s or something." And he was like, "That's fine." Yeah. So I gave him the 20 and he walks out and the whole night I'm just going, what was going on with that guy? Then I realized he never gave me anything. He left with $51. Because when he gave me the 49, I gave it back to him with the 50. So then he just handed me that straight back going, "I'll give you 100 then." And there's like a thing.
So it seems like he's getting, first of all, I want to be clear. I went to 7 colleges, didn't get diplomas. So I'm not very smart.
Of course.
And I particularly was bad at math. But it seems like he's getting $2 out for all his trouble.
No, he got 51. Because he came in with the 49, right? And then he left with 100.
So yeah, then he's getting 51.
Yeah, but and then I
can do that math.
But there's a very technique of doing it where you go, you got to say it in a very particular way of like with the transition. You can't just be like right in front of them.
Dude, that kind of stuff is clearly too elaborate for me.
Yeah, but I got duped, but then it turns out this is like the oldest scam in the world. And then I remember even just being like, I knew there was something with that little cunt's face. I just knew it. And I couldn't figure it out and I was too busy. And then it wasn't until later on I went, fuck.
If I didn't have money and I needed money that bad, I just wouldn't ever have money again. Like I just like that's too much. That's a lot of effort. Scams to me are too much effort to do. I'm too lazy to scam.
Patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell.
I watched the Bernie Madoff movie, the one with De Niro. I was like, this is so much work, man. Why don't you just do your job?
Yeah, you think you could outwork the scam, right?
Yeah, it's like I'd rather be poor.
No, but here's my thing: is there's just such a thin line sometimes between success and a scam. Like it's so close. Like the Fire Festival. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I always look at that and go, he was so close. Like, I know he was far off, but he
wasn't that close.
But he did so much.
He had a good idea.
People always like, oh, what an idiot. I was like, try organize what he did. Try organize a bad festival like that. That's a lot of work. That's more work than I could ever dream of.
Yeah.
He just needed a couple of things to go right. The island was shitty. He could have got there.
He needed a couple of hotels to magically erect, right?
He had the right idea. And fuck these retards for buying the tickets in the first place. Also, these like influencers and all them.
That's a little. I think the same thing happened at Coachella this year, where like the influencers went to like an influencer party, and then like nothing was there.
It's all just smoking. It's all a scam.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. Elon Musk buying Twitter, that was a scam. Yeah. He has no money.
I can't believe that.
His cars don't work.
We all fell for that for like a week. Like, Elon's buying Twitter.
He's the richest
you guys,
guy.
I've said a million things. I've never done any of them. Why would I do this one? Why do you think I'm doing this one?
He never does anything, Remember he brought out his car one time and he's like, quick, throw a brick at it. Through the window. He's like,
that's what he is. He's a master marketer.
He's a genius.
He doesn't do it. Because that was on purpose. There's no way
he had to.
That wasn't intentional.
What else did he say?
Remember he's like, I'll just fix all the pipes in Flint, Michigan. And then he ended up giving like a water tank to 3 schools.
Takes a photo.
It was like, I forget exactly what he did, but it was like nowhere near what he had promised.
I want all my billionaires need to be though like that. I want my billionaires to be like eccentric Willy Wonkas walking around,
construction foremen. Oh,
inside
over promise, under deliver.
Yeah, inside is a giant chocolate factory. I swear. You walk in, there's nothing. It's just a couple of Oompa smoking. Yeah. What else did he say? He said something where he was like, "Oh yeah, we're probably all living." He's like, "We're probably all living in a virtual reality world right now."
I hate when people say that.
And then there's like, what? The people are like, what about me? I was raped. And they're like, yeah, that was just like, you couldn't afford a better package or something.
Glitch in the game, dude.
That's all he said was just like, I don't know. You chose that one for some reason. I don't know.
You ever seen a Madden quarterback throw from his back? Like, it's not supposed to happen, but it does sometimes. Is
there like a number I can call? Because this one sucks. I don't know. What's going on out there?
But people say that shit all the time now. Like how do we know we're all conscious? And how do we know we're not in a video game? Dude, I don't know. We're not. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
could be.
You're putting the burden of proof on me.
That's true.
We're alive. What else do you want me to fucking say, dude?
Yeah, no. That is true. I would have chosen a better life. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Unless that's the lesson. Unless I come out and go, wow, that was great, and then reality is horrible.
That's Black Mirror just fucked everyone's minds. Like now everything's so trippy. Like, I don't know, man. We have fast internet. Everything else isn't that crazy.
Yeah. Black Mirror also gets very like, what if dogs was robots?
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the lesson is here. What if the president was black? We did that. We had that. Very good at predicting things that happened already. Ladies and gentlemen, my nuts smell fantastic, and that's all because of sheath underwear. I used to have a bad case of smelly weddies. There was a diagnosis called smelly weddies. Do you at home suffer from smelly weddies? Well, get yourself some sheath underwear. It's a very unique style of underwear where you can put your cock in one hole and your balls in another, and they never touch. It's like wearing mittens or something. Then like they rub off each other. A little small fire will happen, but you'll never actually be smelly down there. And I've recently gotten into heterosexual sex, and women will tend to put your balls in their mouth if they smell good and they taste good. They'll all do it once. They'll all do the old pitch and lick, and but like that vinegar from your nutsack, that'll last on their tongue for a while. You know what I mean? Next time they take a sup of coffee, they won't be able to taste anything because of your stinky balls. So get your bollocks smelling and tasting nice, so that these flamethrowers will just really gobble on that fucking nutsack this summer. Oh my God. Thought. This is it. We're all vaxxed. We're all vaxxed and waxed and boosted and roosted or whatever. So we're all going to be down the shore this year getting your bits gobbled by some fucking absolute trash bags. And they're more likely to do it if your nuts are decompartmentalized. if as long as your dick isn't touching your nuts, you're just more likely. Listen, there's always going to be a real dirty, just fucking, bad childhood, She obviously, you just the lot like. It happens. Just like sometimes you just have a bad childhood and you turn into a real fucking slut. And so those women will. But the problem is you're more likely to catch something off those chicks, right? And you'll be spreading STDs all summer down the shore. So you want to avoid those girls. But what you want to do is you want to get an innocent girl, nice, innocent, ladylike, married one, like a woman that will raise your kids. You can marry. Wife material, yeah, nothing too classy. You don't want to splash out too much money on a ring, but they're more likely to really just give you the fucking water treatment, the fucking really just gobble on your nutsack there this summer. So that July heat is fucking whoo, that really gets you a bit stinking. So listen, get yourself some sheet underwear, and they will help with this problem. We are getting laid. The big thing here is now we don't believe in FAP no more at the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. So head over to sheetunderwear.com and use the promo code Collie. That's sheetunderwear.com and use the promo code Collie right now for 20% off. Yes, it is 20% off. Sheetunderwear.com, promo code Collie. All right, back to the podcast. What happened today with this TikTok girl? All right, so this news in Egypt. This is breaking news. In Egypt, there was a girl on TikTok. I guess she was shaking and baking, got her little Egyptian titties out.
Okay. Oh.
And they put her in jail because Egypt's a very strict country. I guess that's my way of saying Muslim.
I think it's quite strict.
I don't know that about Egypt.
Here's the deal. I don't know much about anything.
Good. So
all?
two fucking.
I was gonna say outside of America, but even here,
this is gonna be great.
I'm pretty lost.
Two dopes trying to get to the bottom.
I mean, it's what a podcast is.
It should be just.
Hey, you want to see two idiots talk about something? All right, let's go.
Kill an hour so we can sponsor. Fucking...
While we're talking about Egypt, though, quick shout out to Mohamed Salah. Just won EPL Player of the Year again, I think.
Okay, nice.
Don't call me Egyptian King for nothing. Maybe he can get her out.
Maybe
pull some strings.
Egyptian.
So do we have a video of the TikTok?
No, it's just. Oh, I thought she was convicted for dancing provocatively. When did this story come out?
Oh, she was exploiting girls.
This is from
So
April.
just something that we convict people for as well.
Oh, I was under the impression.
This is the Egyptian Epstein. She wasn't smart enough to get her own island.
This is now, we're very embarrassed here now on this one. I'm pretty, I could have sworn I read today. I got to start saving this stuff. But what happened to this bitch then? We might as well read about something that's also here. She is a TikTok star. She is trafficking children. An Egyptian TikTok star has been sentenced to 3 years in prison after a court convicted her of human trafficking at retrial. She was in her early 20s, exploiting girls for money through video sharing platforms. She denied the charge, which was linked. All right, well, that's just a.
I like this. This is like also something though where you're like I'm not much of a TikTok guy.
No,
but I know that there are guys who are like I forget the guy's name who was like basically what she's doing is she was trying to start NSYNC, it seems like, and they didn't like it over there. Like if you got a group of girls and they were showing them lip syncing to songs and dancing is apparently what the crime is. From the words I'm reading.
Yeah, they should all be put in jail at this point.
That's she started a girl band.
What happened to that comedian? What was her name? Michelle something or other? Remember she used to do Trump. Remember her?
I know exactly what you're talking
about.
Michelle. I don't think it was Michelle, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm not gonna say Michelle again. I don't. Yeah, she got a special and stuff, and she would just lip sync. Yeah. She would lip sync Trump, and she blew up. She was like, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Because she fell off fast.
Pretty fast.
Because everyone was like, no one does it.
That's why you know she voted for Trump.
Yeah. She saw Trump. Didn't mention fuck.
All right, never mind. We gotta start reading things before I start commenting because these girls are in their underwear, and that's not starting a boy band anymore.
The one you said was
having them perform at the mall in Orlando. The
one you said was right. That was the wrong article. This one is from today. An Egypt sentences teenage TikTok star to 1 year in prison over obscene TikTok videos. So scroll down. Let's get a look at these Egyptian titties. They're wobbly. Come on. How old is she before? 16.
Oh boy. See, I we gotta scroll faster on these stories.
You know what? They're probably not right. They're probably not wrong. The child juvenile court. But here's my thing, and it's a weird world.
So far, we've read 2 articles that say Egypt's got a pretty solid judicial system.
We're not these heathens in the West. But in fairness, I've gone on TikTok before. I don't have TikTok, but in the past when I downloaded it, it was all crazy hot teens.
Yeah, I had TikTok. I did not spend much time on it. I have heard that complaint quite often.
I wasn't complaining. But I don't know. Is it my algorithm? How do they know this? Do they know that? There has to be a guy who's like, yeah, well, let's fill up this guy's fucking life with teens. And I'm like, hot guys, hot girls. At least the hot guys, I'm like, whatever.
Dude,
there's a hot teenage boy.
We
I don't want to see some
interviewed,
15-year-old who looks like a fucking, who rules.
Yeah.
Like she rules. I don't listen. That's not, I don't need that.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I didn't, like, I'm not, I enjoy it. Obviously, I enjoy it. I don't, as an adult, I'm choosing not to enjoy it. Then TikTok came over.
We interviewed just yesterday one of the like biggest TikTok guys, and he's still only 20.
What's his name?
Josh Richards. And
he got beat up, didn't he?
did he get beat up?
Like they had like a TikTok fight thing one day.
No, he like an actual like in the ring kind of deal.
Yeah.
No, he didn't do that.
Did he not?
No,
Oh.
he might. I mean,
I don't know. They're all the
beat
same.
up on the street.
They're all the same.
No, there was Bryce Hall, who he's friends with.
Oh, Bryce.
And
might be
someone
the one.
else was. I don't know. I'm not that close on TikToks, but we interviewed him yesterday, and we were like, dude, like it made us uncomfortable when you were like 16, being like,
Yeah, and
you can't do that, man.
It was crazy that they just sort of.
Yeah,
They just like that became a thing. That was the talent.
Dude, TikTok is like TikTok's goal is like let's be as uncomfortable as we can.
Yeah, but it was great. And then he was hot and he became a millionaire and famous. So it's not even like you can bully the guy because he's just crushing it. Crushing it.
Honestly, he's an awesome dude.
The most embarrassing
very, very cool.
thing of all time. Just, I guess if I was hot too, I don't know. I don't even.
Yeah, dude, if I was a hot 15-year-old and I could find a way to fucking make money and fuck chicks, not make a little bit of money. Those dudes made so much money so fast.
Yeah.
He has a venture fund. He's 20 years old. He did some day and like I said, he's very cool where he's like, yeah, like it really is kind of crazy how it all happened.
Yeah.
But like there's plenty of people who kind of like, you know, you work forever and you're like, I'm trying to find this really uncomfortable TikTok right now.
But it's good for them. If I could just honestly, if I could model, if that was like modeling is the best thing. Modeling is just without a doubt. Being a fat model is the best job in the world. If you're a plus size bitch and you're getting paid millions, you don't even have to go to the gym. You can you're like
Your
no
body positivity. I got it.
I'm not eating Doritos. I'm embracing it being a slob or whatever, and you just wobble around the place and you sort of just get paid millions and you're still hot. You're still good looking.
Yeah.
It's not like they're ugly. That'll be the end of society when it's ugly fucking models. Just a bunch of fucking me and yous.
Dude, look at this TikTok. Tell me this is uncomfortable anyway, but this looks exactly like a kid I work with. So maybe you can tell me if it's uncomfortable even if you don't recognize the person.
Jesus. It is shocking how annoying. And you want to punch him. He has that punchable face. If anyone watching at home, it was just a video of some guy lip syncing to Whale, I guess, or whatever that was. A whale or a bird or something?
I want to say bird.
Okay.
I'm going to say bird.
I'm not much of a
Didn't have the echoes of the orca.
Yeah, it's crazy what they get away with. But it's just kids these days. That's what they do, and then they just. And do they know? I don't know. I'm always told by older friends who are like single, like when they hit 40 and then they end up dating these like 20-year-olds these days.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, dude, the kids these days they're just flame throwing whores, dude. Like, cause they're brought up just in that porn world of just fucking rip my ass open, and they're saying all this stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's what Kevin has said, and I concur.
Kevin was the guy who told me about these whores. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That
post it.
Where's
Where's my answer to the internet? Yeah, Kevin fucks these kids. Fucking post it.
we're the last like great generation because we knew what it was like to have to like work for porn. Like you had to jerk off to like Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
And then you had to jerk off like through bufferings on dial-up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just quick, like here is a fucking double anal gangbang. Like you had to.
Yeah, it's over. It's too much.
Yeah, you had to slowly. I had to set alarms. That's how I got. You know, some people had to go off to military school to get like structure in their life. I had to set alarms so I could wake up before my parents, so I could download porn on Kazaa. So when I got home from school, it was downloaded.
Oh wow,
that's fucking strict dedication.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, I just never had a fucking computer. So we had them on our phones. We used to, like, someone would pay $10 or something from like a website, and they would get this like 6-second video, and then you could send it to each other, and it would just be like some girl getting it in the ass, and you'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, like on those old phones? And you were like,
I never got that.
You never had that?
No.
Oh wow, we used to send videos. We used to infrared videos to each other. Did you ever have
do what?
Did you ever have infrared on a Nokia phone? Before, when they brought out Bluetooth, it was infrared. They had this like little like laser, and you put your two phones together, and you could send.
Dude, that sounds like a technology we don't even have right now.
No, they got rid of it because it just became. I don't know what
frying themselves.
It became something else. Google,
that sounds like
Google, you remember infrared, right? Yeah. See, Europe.
Yeah.
Don't know what you guys were doing, mailing it to each other. You never had infrared over here? Anyway,
no. We had like, if you tapped our Game Boys, we could do something with Pokemon. I forget what that was.
Yeah, it was the same technology.
The same thing?
Infrared.
They didn't put that in our phones, or at least not in the phones I had.
It was pure porn. It only lasted a little bit, and then they were like, let's just Bluetooth all this shit.
Yeah, that made more sense. Well,
Yeah.
Bluetooth still sucks. I hate Bluetooth. It's not a real technology still. We're 10 years away from Bluetooth working.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll walk on, like, if I cross certain streets, 23rd's one of them, my Bluetooth headphones just drop. If I ever get in a car, I don't know how to connect Bluetooth to that. Alexa's?
Yeah.
Nope, don't get it.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll get into my car and stuff like that, and then like my phone always just plays albums that I bought from years ago. What's going on with that? Can we fix that yet? Well, Apple still does that. Every now and again, it'll just play a song that I bought 10 years ago. I don't know how to delete the album. YouTube still pops up every now and again.
I think that the Apple plays automatically because they want to get those bucks. Because I'm a Spotify guy.
Yeah.
But it's just I've never had, and then also just when it's always switching with, I've never had this happen to me. I've heard plenty of stories that it has. Probably half of them are true. When someone like accidentally plays porn over Bluetooth when they go to the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen.
That's happened to a lot of comics somehow.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of comics like to tell that story at the end of their albums. I don't know why. It's so. It seems to be a recurring theme.
It is. I have had one time. I wasn't watching porn, but I was gonna watch like some kind of video, and I went to open it, and it wasn't like it was a fine. It was like some probably Twitter video about like a hockey highlight or something. But like I went to open it, and I was like, oh fuck, never mind. I'm playing music in here. So how you don't have that revelation before opening the porn is a bit of a surprise.
I did it years ago in college at a computer room. I remember like playing something and I couldn't hear it, and then someone had to just like, it's coming out of the, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. But it wasn't Anton. It was just like the best of Hitler. It wasn't Anton too bad. It was just you ever just get caught in the rabbit hole? The best.
You ever been to the Churchill, the bar down here?
Where? Sorry,
the Churchill. It's probably on like 27th and Park, maybe something like that. It's a fine bar. But in the bathrooms they play Churchill speeches, like right?
Yeah,
and
that did sound like you're about to say Hitler for some reason.
But it kind of is because what I learned.
Don't ask from your country what you can do for them. What you can do. Whatever it is. Yeah, isn't that what he said?
Exactly
that was JFK, bro.
No.
Yeah, you're stealing our culture over here.
Well, he said, "Don't ask what you can do for your country or whatever."
Don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. That's JFK.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Whatever. What happened to that guy?
But what I learned when I went to the bathroom, because like I was in there and I was pissing and I wasn't paying attention and my head kind of tilted out. I was like, what are they playing in here? Because I realized that every speech from the 40s sounds like Hitler.
Yeah.
The cadence, both the context and like the grainy.
Yeah,
like
it's always just
how they speak.
we
like,
go live.
Yeah.
We interrupt this announcement.
I have an idea. It's called apartheid.
Yeah. We shall dance on the other side of the Atlantic in the morning, but first you shall go to war. Well, what did he say? Never before has so many given so much for so few, or something like that.
Oh, I don't know anything about.
Oh, no.
I don't even know.
That's
okay.
what. That's Churchill.
Bro, you guys learn about our shit. I don't fucking know about your shit.
That's
man.
not even my shit. That's Churchill. Fuck that guy.
That's not what Jackie told me, bro.
We don't have any quotes. So our quotes are always just fucking. What's our quote? He's like, every man pays for sex. It just depends in what form. That was Brendan Behan. That's a good one that they use in a lot of escorts. If you ever go to escort sites, it's always like everyone pays for sex. It just depends how.
Really?
Yeah, that's our poets right there.
Cheaper than the 3 martinis that I had at dinner.
Brendan Behan had great quotes. He was always goes, I only drink twice. He goes, there's only 2 times when I drink, when I'm thirsty and when I'm not. Come on now. That's us. Meanwhile,
Who is this?
Brendan Behan, he was an Irish poet.
know.
He was great.
Yeah.
And he was just an alcoholic who fucked a lot of hookers.
You don't say.
Yeah.
An Irish poet?
Absolutely. That's the best way. It is weird now with the porn. I know too many porn stars' names too.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like having I know more fucking porn stars than I do like players on the Celtics. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I just
Easy, dude.
I'd recognize them on the street. I recognize their faces too. I go, oh, that's one.
Yeah, what's up? How you doing, fella? There is. I think is it Donald Rawlings who has a joke about that, where like that white people just love naming porn stars. Like,
Yeah.
he was on our show and we were
Donnell's great.
like, who's your favorite porn star? And he's like, I don't have one. And we were like, and then me and Kevin just went on for like 20 minutes just
naming all
naming
these-
porn stars.
Throwing shit at the
He's
wall.
like, all right, that's my time. I gotta go. Like, nah,
Did you
look them
name-
all up.
What, did you name any black women?
Did I? Yeah, I got a couple black women in there.
Who's your black
You
women?
could fucking throw Skin Diamond in the mix.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Could get fucking.
You
Anna
guys are
Fox.
into that shit?
Fucking Skin Diamond, Anna Fox. Fucking fuck. Here's the thing. I promise to do better. I wish I knew more black porn. I just don't know them by name, dude.
Dude, you're
Mariah
not-
Mills, I think, is one.
You're trying to make a difference in society
Yeah,
by
yeah.
learning more black
Yeah,
whores.
Dude, it's called being progressive, bro.
Name some trans porn stars.
Don't threaten me with a good time, dude.
I saw a little.
Do the math, bro. Do the math. Wouldn't you want an extra set of tits in there?
Of course, trans.
It's still one dick. It's still one pussy. Now you got 4 tits.
I hear
Game.
you. Some trans porn stuff has been showing up on my timeline.
Yeah, it's big. It's big in the mix now.
It's getting in there.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
it. We-
Yeah, it'll get you. It'll get you.
Well, I can't remember the girl's name, but she's a fucking real fire breather, this one. And she's always like, whatever it is, she's doing it. It's like just like 6 dicks in the ass.
Adrian Chechik.
Yes. Yeah. Absolute.
Dude, come on.
The best.
You want to line him up? I'll knock him down, bro.
Sounds like. Yeah, but she's like, she looks, for someone who's so beautiful, though, she's a real dirty piggy.
Yo,
dude.
she said.
Have you interviewed these people?
No, we have not interviewed Adriana, but we will. We've been in contact with Adriana, and she's gonna come on the show.
Great.
But I have not seen this interview, so I don't know where it happened. So I might be misquoting it. But Kevin was telling me about. She said something along the lines of like she watched one of her pornos one time, and then has never watched another one again because she disgusts herself. She's
Oh,
like,
wow.
I turned into a monster.
Yeah, it's an itch that will never be scratched with that one. It's just
Bro,
like,
she broke her neck.
wow.
Fuck, and it's broken. She has 2 cracked vertebrae
From dicks?
from fucking. No, dude, all right. So I know too much about this chick, but whatever.
No.
And
It's
so, like,
good.
I follow her on Twitter, and she sent like out a tweet that said like I guess her move, which I honestly would have never known if she didn't say it, is pile driver.
Oh.
So she gets like on her fucking neck, and then dude just kind of fucking hammers her down like that. And
It's like the upside down blowjob thing. Is that what they call that?
no, the pile driver is like
Oh, it's like he's standing. Is it?
Yeah, he gives her a tombstone.
That's what I'm thinking. Isn't that?
No, like
I'm not much of a wrestling guy.
No, she's
the
like
crippler crossface.
she's like on her back, like with like her so her like tailbone would be on the couch, on the edge of the couch.
Yeah.
And then her neck would be on the floor.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then he'd be like kind of hammering down like that.
Can you show us this on the screen without showing it on the actual video, so we have a good? Good look at some porn. This is what most of the time it's just 4 dudes in here watching porn. To be honest, that's what this.
Yeah, no, I got a show. I got a podcast.
Yeah.
I know how they go.
It's like, oh yeah, no, I needed the studio for. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah. So the
and then he's going down.
He's going down.
Wait, is he facing the opposite way? Is he supposed to be?
I think
That's a reverse tombstone.
Yeah, I don't. That's not the way I typically see it.
I don't have the flexibility to get down.
I'm more of the top middle one right there. That kind of no, one more to the right. That's how I usually see it done. The pile driver there.
That's how you see it.
But she tweeted she has a cracked C4 and a C5 or something like that. I forget the exact ones. And she goes, and I know for a fact it's from pile driver. And I'm not stopping.
Wow.
Because she's married to the game, dude.
Oh, there we go.
Not only does she have a crack, like it's playing through hurt and playing injured.
Yeah.
She's hurt. She got a broken back, and she's fucking showing up on set every day. Also,
Hell
this is
yeah.
another thing
She's like
she's
Clint
tweeted
Eastwood or
before, that she went to the dentist to fucking get her molars filed down so she can suck dick easier, so she can deep throat better.
So she just has smooth teeth. She's got like
her back. I guess like
she's got like
they're shorter. Yeah.
I would imagine they're like smooth too. So it's like there's like it's just fucking.
Yeah, right. I guess so. God, even thinking about it hurts, bro.
Dude, the idea that's a trooper. Like if a guy came near me, I'd be disgusted.
But like think about that. If she was in any other field, like they'd bring her in front of Congress and be like, this is an American who pulls themselves up by the bootstraps and does the best they can in their fucking line of work.
Absolutely.
Like this is someone to be aspire to be.
That's someone who crashes the car, still shows up for work early. She's like, I'm already here. Yeah. I'm in the office.
Never taking a mental health day. Never taking a sick day. She shows up.
Dude, just a warrior. Sad, but warrior. You know, good for that. Good for her. Just an absolute trooper. But here's the thing: is she looks very, very good. For someone that's that filthy,
yeah,
you kind of there's usually like a little bit of a fucking, you know,
there's a spark missing.
There's a lack of spark. A darkness, you could say.
Yeah.
Good for her, man. Just maybe. You know, it's different when you have a dick because it's not like you were in a pussy and you go, oh, this would be great if I was in 2 pussies. You know, you've never, like, it's just one is enough.
If only this pussy was longer.
I wish there was more pussies on my dick right now. Whereas she's always just like, I need more dicks.
Yeah.
I need more dicks. I need to get fisted. I need to get fucked by this trans person. Anyway, she's the one getting fucked by these trans.
No, I've seen it.
She's getting broken up in the... Yeah, anyway. What are you into, Fonz? I bet you're into some fucking horrible stuff, are you? Oh wait, hold on. Is the mic on? Hold on.
I haven't watched porn in like 2 years, easy.
No way.
Once the pandemic started and I had nothing else to do but just sit around and just
crank it,
sneak one off. I had to
dude talking to a real addict right here.
Cold turkey.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you don't fucking jerk off at all anymore, or you?
I jerk off, but like it'll just be like
not porn.
I either just like close your eyes, use your greatest hits.
Great,
which is a classic.
So you knew exactly what I was talking about when I was that shit earlier, where I was like, if I could just get asexual,
exactly.
Because dude, I was saying that where like I can tell like when I'm depressed, when I'm in like a dark hole, just fucking pounding off all day. When I'm happy,
yeah,
I'm not jerking off that often. Maybe once or twice a week. If I'm in all like shades down, ordering takeout 3 times a day. Yeah,
right.
I'm not even pulling my pants back up. Dude. I'm gonna need this again in a second.
Just the empty fucking Chinese food boxes on the bed, just fucking ripping it.
You start debating whether you even wash your hands before you eat.
You're like,
I don't know, man.
What is that? Is that me? Is that me or the fucking?
It's just fucking.
The soy sauce. Yeah. Listen, we're all animals. Maybe I should try to do some sort of a no fap challenge thing. Maybe we should all do it. Have a little no fap challenge. Johnny doesn't. Johnny goes.
Johnny's like, I don't know.
Johnny,
you know with 2 guys, right?
Johnny takes off his headphones, walks out. I'm done. Sorry.
We did that at Barstool like 6 years ago. It wasn't a no fap challenge. It was one particular intern wasn't allowed to jerk off because we were testing. This is before we became a major company. we were pretty major at the time. We probably shouldn't have been doing stuff like this at the time, but I believe he was 18. He might have been 17. And it was just like we were trying to find out if wet dreams were real. So
yeah.
It was just like you're not allowed to jerk off until you have a wet dream.
Great.
And every day he'd come onto the rundown and give an update if he'd come in his sleep, if he'd had a nightly emission. And I want to say it was something like 28 days.
Nightly emission. Right.
And then he came. He was like, "I finally came last night."
Wow.
Like every day we'd have it on screens, like Robbie's come update.
Wow.
Robbie Fox. He's our. I mean, he was one of our best employees now. MMA guy. Check him out if you like combat sports. Check out Robbie Fox.
Good stuff. Yeah, I've
comes
had
to
a
sleep
few.
sometimes.
I've had a few wet dreams over the course of my life.
Never won.
No,
Never won.
just because you've just been fapping too.
Yeah, no, I've just been keeping the place clean.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not like you wake up feeling like you puked or something. Like it's only
What?
I've only had one. Like it's not like you wake up going, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like even when you go a long time, like when you go a long time without coming, by the time you do come, it's not like for me, and it's not euphoria. It's just more just like I'm just like getting shit out.
Yeah.
I'm just like getting shit out.
Yeah. The worst.
It's all like porridgey. It's thick. It's horrible, dude. It's like yeah. Yeah, it looks like some African country's flag that I like. It's just all shades of different stuff. You know,
It does.
is that Cambodia? I don't know what that is. Cameroon. Yeah, but it's not good. Yeah,
It's not, also, if it's like that's where you get the better shots, you gotta know like you gotta stay on your toes. Like you ever had one fucking buzz your tower?
yeah.
Hit the pillow. You're like, whew,
Oh yeah.
that was fucking close, dude.
Not-
Like,
yeah.
The fuck was that?
Not in.
You remember the scene in Saving Private Ryan with like a hiss means it's close, a snap means it's far, or whatever. No, I think a hiss is far, a snap is close, whatever it is. Who the fuck knows?
No, I haven't took one to the dome in years, man. That's
I
a
haven't caught my
young.
own face in a minute, dude.
That's a young man's game, dude. That's a young man's game. Honestly, though, I think COVID was right for toning it down. If I had been on my own, I would have been Oculus, Auto Blow. It would have just been, I would have been the first guy to chain myself to the fucking bed. He would have just found me. Yeah, I would have had to ring the cops.
Yeah.
Someone left me like this. Yeah. Hey Siri, ring the cops. Nice, good stuff. So, how long is that? What?
Done.
We're done?
All right.
Fantastic. So make sure you go check out KFC Radio.
KFC Radio, yeah.
Every day, Barstool Sports. Check out Answers the Internet. Sometimes they post them, sometimes they don't. Whatever. Anything else going on? What's next on the horizon? Just on the
We're going to Chicago. Actually, it's sold out. We're going to DC September 29th.
Oh, you guys did Boston on St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah,
that must have been insane.
No. Dude, first of all, the show was awesome. The show was a blast. We did 2 shows at the Wilbur that were fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But I had the worst idea I've ever had in my life, and that's saying something. But because it's Boston St. Patrick's Day, I was like, it'd be pretty dope. Like, have a bagpipe like intro.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And so we find this chick on TikTok who's unbelievable. It was not her problem. She was put in a position to fail by us. And she's like a rock star on TikTok. Like, she like plays the bagpipes like with like music. I'm like, this is sick. Like, let's hire her. And she comes and she didn't play with any other music. So she just played the bagpipes for a half hour straight.
Oh no.
So it was like
half an hour?
Like people were like, "Am I at a cop's funeral?"
That's
like, what
crazy.
The fuck? Yeah.
You don't want-
Like, I came to a comedy show and I'm seeing Detective O'Halloran's burial now.
Ah, that's so funny. So was she getting booed and shit? Or
No. Honestly, she did a great job in the crowd. Like particularly the second show because it was all fucked up. It was like 10 o'clock on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
The first show like it was a little slow, but she's a performer, so she like knew how to like. She could feel like it's not going great. So she's like, all right, who's got requests? And it's kind of like it would basically be like who's got requests? And if they said anything but the Game of Thrones theme, she'd be like, how about the Game of Thrones theme?
That's so funny.
But she was honestly, she was great. We put her in a spot to fail.
That's great because I've been at weddings when the bagpipes come out or whatever, and it's like whatever for 4 minutes, and then you go, fuck this.
Yeah,
shit, dude. It's a 4 minute thing. That's
half hour in a fucking theater.
No way.
And just marching back and forth.
I'd say that's a home run though. Boston and St. Patrick's Day, you just come out and just go, fuck the British.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, man. Yo, Johnny, thank you so much for coming
Thank you
out, dude.
very
I
much,
appreciate it, man. A big fan of all your stuff you do. I love Barstool.
Thank you. Very much.
Good luck with everything in the future, man. Go check him out in Chicago.
Let's do it. Chicago, DC, September 29th.
Cheers, brother.